The Woman of the Forgotten Church in the Antiri area of Mumbai stands, a 440-year-old structure swallowed slowly by time. The church was built in 1579 when colonial ships still docked along India's western coast. It once echoed with hymns, candles, and quiet prayer. By 1840 it was abandoned, left to decay. Vines climbed its cracked walls, the wooden doors rotted. The bell tower fell silent. But silence never truly stayed there. Locals began whispering of a woman in white. At midnight, passers-by claimed they saw her near the entrance, a pale figure in a long gown standing beneath the broken archway. Sometimes she cried, soft, desperate sobbing that carried through the wind. Sometimes she laughed, a hollow, echoing laugh that didn't sound human. Security guards from nearby buildings refused to patrol that side after 12 a.m. Taxi drivers sped past without slowing. Stray dogs refused to enter the compound. The sightings weren't isolated. Residents spoke of seeing her run through the courtyard, her feet never quite touching the ground. Others said she wandered toward the pond behind the church, a stagnant body of water covered in algae and shadow. Years ago, church authorities reportedly conducted an exorcism inside the ruins. Priests entered at dusk. Witnesses outside claimed the chanting grew louder as the sky darkened. Then the church bell, unused for decades, rang once. Just once. After that night, the activity inside the church lessened, but the pond changed. Water that had once been still began to ripple without wind. Locals claimed they heard splashing at 3 a.m. even when no one was there. A fisherman who ignored warnings and approached the pond late one night returned home shaking. He said he saw a woman standing in the water, waist deep, her white gown floating around her, her head tilted unnaturally to one side. She whispered something he could not understand. The next day he refused to speak again. To this day, the church is opened only once a year for a special service, but the area around the pond remains restricted. Signs warn against trespassing. Those who have ignored them reportedly faced strange consequences: sudden illness, recurring nightmares, or the sound of dripping water inside their homes. Some say the exorcism didn't end the haunting, it relocated it. And if you stand outside the old church gates in Antiri at midnight, you may hear something carried by the wind. Not prayer, not footsteps, but a woman's voice, echoing faintly, "I never left."